Crash Bandicoot!
We have now completed the first Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Now we are going to dive into the third game of the trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped! So, without further ado, let's dive right in, shall we?
Free at last.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Alright. We have now begun Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped! Oh, the childhood memories are all coming back together. Oh my goodness. I remember getting this game for Christmas. The year it came out, I believe. And oh, I just went to town like a double-decker bus with it. Let's see what Coco's doing. Oh, this is where we can, of course, let her join. Well, why not? And I thought you would kind of do that 2 Coco trick. But I guess not. And of course, they didn't make this the load save screen. Alright, let's dive right into it. First section of the Time Twister. Toad Village.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Oh, those communications like that. Oh my goodness. Such memories are coming back together, like I said. Well, anyway, we'll start off with level 1, Toad Village. And oh, they decided to keep the draw distance in this game. It's just so good. Okay, I was making sure if they still had that sliding super jump, sliding spin jump mechanic. Because I thought they'd gotten rid of that little mechanic in the original, compared to the original Crash 2, the original Crash 3. So, we just gotta go through this game, and then we'll be completely done with the entire trilogy. Well, not completely, because there's still the Lost Treasures DLC for the first original Crash. Well, the first Crash, not original. We won't be completely done, but I guess you could say we'll be done for now. Oh, but it's just so good that they actually decided to remake this. It's all coming back together now. Because like I said, I started playing this game. Of course, I played a lot of the demo. One of the taking the scenic route. I played a lot of the demo from the original PlayStation Underground, which was the second level. And then, of course, when this game came out, I just went to town like a double-decker bus on it. And hey, of course, this is the first game where it actually shows the box counter at the top of the screen, so it's all coming back together. I wasn't even trying to bounce on him. Oh well. And I always did love this game's soundtrack. I love all the soundtracks of the trilogy. Get out of here, you stinking frog. But I love how they went into detail with these, with those cutscenes. Those were actually pretty cool. Okay, so there's our first crystal. And hey, that's the original sound effect for getting crystals in Crash 3. Because they made the sound effect for gathering crystals like the sound effect where you gather life. There's our first gem. That's all we can get at this point. Like Crash 1 and 2, I'll save the relics for last. And like I said earlier in the Let's Play, I said that I pointed out that I'm gonna assume that the Platinum Relic time, well, basically all relic times are gonna be the exact same as they were in the original. I mean, because I'm familiar with the lines, but then again, the new mechanics are probably gonna be somewhat different, but we'll just have to see what happens. Alright, here goes. Level 2. Under Pressure. This is the level that you play in the PlayStation Underground demo. I also happen to have had the Pizza Hut exclusive demo disc. Alright, so here we go, Under Pressure. Oh, invincibility time, let's do it. Oh, wait, I guess you can't do invincibility underwater. I forgot about that. Derp, derp, derp. Oh, well, no biggie. It's just so nice on how they remade this. So very nice indeed. But yeah, like I said, I think the Platinum Relic times are going to be the exact same as they were in the original. But then again, these new mechanics and new looks of the levels will kind of make it a little different compared to the original. But hey, it will be done. Alright. And I remember the time of actually getting the all the Crash toys. Come on now. I've got a couple bit of the Crash toys. Oh, it's actually cool that they decided to make this underwater underwater shooter actually kind of stay still a little bit, so you can actually be in more control of it. Because like the original, it still actually does kind of go whenever you stand still a little bit. And of course there's that charge feature, and you get off of that thing much quicker too. That's so cool. But yeah, the times that me and my brother have played this game, also Crash 2, it just felt like it was just yesterday. And my brother said that he always preferred Crash 2, just barely over Crash 3. I mean, but really, I just can't really decide between those two anyway. Okay, so here's our crystal for under pressure. Just about towards the end of the level. So that last box, and we got it. Alright. And there's under pressure's gem. Alright, I just love how they cut out the animation when you get off the underwater board. Underwater shooter. So much quicker. They decided to keep the... Well, it was the exact same animations of Crash 2, but Crash 2's animations was just you know, he just takes them out of his pocket and just puts them in place in the above the portals, and that's the exact same animation as it was in the original. But oh well. All right, our first level is Coco, Orient Express. All right, Orient Express. Let's have a go at this. You can still do all those spins even if you're on the pro levels. I shouldn't even run. It says circle to run fast, but hey, squares to run fast also. Whoa. Dragons. I thought I missed that box there for a second. Whoa! The running mechanic just... Oh, really? Actually missed that? Okay. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. This is so cool on how Purah runs. Whoa! Okay, I'll do that then. That works. Still trying to get used to everything. Up. Really? Oh boy, we start again. You just gotta get it, at the right moment. It's pretty strange. Alright, there's our crystal. It just makes me think I'm gonna miss those boxes if I were to go a bit too, turn a bit too soon. But it just seems like I actually have to do that in order to get those boxes. Oh boy. Okay, there's our last box. We could just, or do that. Oh boy. Gotta take it easy. Oh boy. Okay, take it easy. Alright, now we can run for it. There we go. Whee! Aww. They just made Purah look much larger on here. That's just what it seems like. I mean, of course, I'm having to learn new mechanics, since this is so much different in contrast to the original. But oh well. We can and will do this. Yeah. I mean, I could go ahead and do the Orient Express relic right now since it doesn't require a power-up, but like I said, I'll just save them for last. Alright, next up, level 4, Boneyard.